Alright, what's up guys? Today we are starting a brand new series on this channel. It is called the Masochist Challenge. This is actually something that other YouTubers like Cimo have done. I think he invented it, so all credit goes to him. If you haven't subscribed to him, obviously go do it. But I've been watching it for quite some time, and I actually really like it, and I wanted to try it, and I'm like, you know what? I might as well record the journey that I'm on while I do it, so I guess we could do maybe a few episodes of it. If it does well, then I'll keep uploading. If not, then I'll just play quietly by myself. But either way, I was going to play it regardless. But like I said, if you haven't seen it before, check out Cimo's channel first. So basically how it works is you have the master pack here. And I'm going to buy master packs until I have exactly worth one deck. So 40 cards exactly. Now, something about the master pack that you should know is the master pack is every single Yu-Gi-Oh card ever printed all in one pack. So I could pull anything, right? So I could pull a Blue Eyes and Appaloosa. I could pull cards I've never heard of, other people have never heard of, and every single one of these runs is totally different from the next one. It's almost like, in a certain sense, like a nuzlock challenge, but in Yu-Gi-Oh, and I find that to be really cool. So let's get started. Also, if I win a duel, I get another single master pack. If I lose a duel, then I get nothing. So I just basically have to duel to build my deck. Every single time I win, I get one master pack, and the challenge is to eventually get to the highest rank in the game, and we'll see if we actually get there. Also, a side note, this game absolutely destroys your ears when you download it. The volume is on full blast. It's absolutely horrific. But let's buy pack by pack. I got some free gems from the I'm just turning on the game. So this is our first pack. Hopefully we get something of use here. Let's see what we get here. Alright, one by one I guess we go. Amazement. I don't think I can actually do anything with this. Actually, you can equip this to your opponent's monster, right? So amazement, target face-up monster your opponent controls. If this is can equip to a monster your opponent controls. The equip monster's current attack. You switch the attack and defense of the monster. That's not that bad. I don't think we can summon that, but we have to play it. We got Marincess, Quarrel, and Enemy. So now we get an extra master pack. Gladiator, Beast, Darius. Vajam, the Cubic Seed, can't be destroyed by battle. Right, yep. Can't be destroyed by battle. That's not bad. We'll take it. Flint Cracker. This is actually a decent card in Fossils, but we don't have all of the support, obviously. We've got, this is Pay 600, Fusion Summon, a Punk. We don't have the Fusion, so it does nothing right now. And then this level is way too high, but it's a pendulum scale, so I guess that's not bad. We have a pendulum 6, so that's our first pack. So technically, like I said, we got to do more packs, but actually Quarrel Anemone isn't really bad. This is just generic water support, so if we get other water support later down the line, things can go very well. Let's get another pack. All right, we got no hollows up front, but I mean, you know, they always turn into hollows here and there. Let's see what we got here. We've got Light Imprisoning Mirror. Wow, that's actually kind of cool. Yeah, we just gotta hope he plays a light deck. We've got Salamangrate Coyote. Target a Salamangrate. Special summon target was... Okay, we don't have any Salamangrates, but whatever. For now, it's fine. And Miracle Rupture. This is another fossil card, so that's cool, but we don't have Fossil Fusion. That's ultra rare. I don't think we're gonna pull it. This is unusable. Unchained is unusable because we don't have any Unchained. Signet Fusion is unusable because we don't have any fusions. This Dark Contract is unusable because we don't have any... Well, we do have a DDD, actually. Rescue. This is a Rescue Ace card. Yeah, Rescue Ace card. We don't have any Rescue Ace monsters. So, that's unusable. We opened 2 packs, so there's 9 packs. So, we're at 17 cards right now because one was an extra deck card. This one has a super rare, or so it seems. But hopefully, sometimes they change into ultra rares. This card's not bad, but it's 2,800 and it's 2 tributes. Is destroyed by battle a card effect. You can target one card your opponent controls. Yeah, it's not that good either. This we can actually normal summon, which is nice. Heads. Toss a coin. You just never summon, send 1 card. Alright, this sucks, but it's as a monster. We can normal summon. Arborea is easy to special summon. That's good, right? Special summons to a Link monster zone. Yep. It's not a bad card at all. Pendulum Storm. Destroy as many pendulums as possible. And then 1 monster your opponent controls. So I guess if we have our DDD, we can activate this. Destroy our DDD. Destroy a Spawn Trap card. It's not good, but... Oh, Jama Yellow, the GOAT. This whole challenge actually feels like that time where Chaz like had to duel his brother, so he had to duel with all those monsters at a 500 attack or less. He jumped into that like well full of garbage cards. This is like the entire challenge. It's actually kind of cool. Of all things, we pull an Ojama Yellow. Evil Eye, unusable because we don't have an Evil Eye. This is our super rare. Yugioh Giant. 3 level 3 monsters. This is actually, you can make this maybe. Yeah, but during either, well, it's not bad. Yeah, it's not bad, but we don't have any Yugiohs to search when it leaves the field. That's a UR? Wow, what a garbage UR. That's unreal. I can't believe that's a... And this is actually pretty good. Karaz. Karaz is cool because you can pop your own cards and draw, or you can pop your opponent's cards and then they draw, but it's removal, so that's fine. Yeah, we got that. I don't think we have enough packs for... We have one more pack to go. We have two more packs to go because we pulled some extra deck cards. Let's see what we get here. Another SR. This is 4 level 5 monsters. Wow, that is outrageous. We are never going to summon that. Mind Pollutant. Discard a monster. Target a monster of a level you control. Take control of that monster. That could be good in the early game because it's like there's a lot of level 4 monsters in the early game, so you can discard a level 4, take control of a level 4. It could be decent. Evil Swarm or Steel Swarm, Gatekeeper. It has decent defense, right? Absolrouter. Wow, okay. How in the world am I gonna... Okay, if I controlled a rocket, I could special summon this, but how am I gonna... I don't have any rockets. This is gonna be terrible, but the stats are okay, actually. The stats are okay. This isn't bad either, I guess. Target a spellcaster in graveyard, special summon it. It's not bad. Do I have any other spellcasters? Crystal Promise isn't usable, and the Magic Key Locking. Tribute a normal monster or a Magic Key, except a token. I don't have any normal monsters that I pulled. And then we get one more pack because we technically don't have enough to make a functioning deck yet. So we get one final pack. I think it's 6, right? Or what are we at right now? If we're at 1,100 gems, we start off with 1,500. We got one more, I believe. So hopefully we get something decent, because so far we need more generic cards. Core, okay, Kwakimeru. I didn't mean to do any of that. I don't even know how that happened. And we got Gravekeeper's Visionary. Okay, so this is unusable. It's legitimately unusable. This is unusable. This can't be destroyed by battle. Yeah, Watts can't be destroyed by battle. It's our only Watt. Odd Eyes Vortex Dragon is actually a good card, but I don't think we have a way to summon this whatsoever. Gravekeeper's Visionary is not good even if we had Necro Valley and all the other stuff. This is legitimately unplayable. Speedroid, Gum Prize is a lot of this stuff's unplayable. So let's go duel. I'm excited to go duel. Let's go build a deck real quick and then we're gonna duel. All right, so I just checked real quick. We're actually short 4 cards for another for our first deck, because this is where we started, and these are all cards I can't use because they're from like the starter deck and stuff. But we're literally short 4 cards, so I'm gonna have to open another pack. So I'm gonna save this and then come back. I think I should have opened another one anyway. My math was a little off. All right, so this is our actual final pack, and it's a UR. Nice, but UR doesn't mean anything because it could literally just be an in-archetype UR from some archetype that we can't possibly summon in any way, so it doesn't even matter. We'll save that for last. Alert, which is another, what is it? Rescue Ace card. Actually, we got this card already, so now we have 2. Great. Photon Crusher is actually not bad. If this card attacks, change to defense position. This is legitimately just a very good card for our purposes. Drytron. Cannot be normal. It must be summer. We don't have any other Drytrons or Rituals, which sucks because this would have actually been good. Because if we could just get rid of any card, that would be usable. Fluffle Owls in archetype, but I guess its stats are decent. You can search Poly, right? You can add a polymerization. Okay, but I mean, Deep Space Cruiser. Wow, this looks cool. By sending another machine from your hand to the graveyard. Why is that level so high? A level 9 monster with 900 attack with that cool of a name. I mean, come on. Big Bang Shot, totally playable. Just a completely playable card in a variety of ways. The monster gains 400 attack, and then if the equipped monster, yeah, it does piercing, and then if this card leaves the field, you can banish the monster. That is actually a really good effect, because if we have backward removal, what we can do is we can attach this to our opponent's monster, pop this card, and then banish our opponent's monster. So good for a variety of ways. Volcanic Hammer. Yeah, this is not that great. All right, you are final card that we're going to pull until we have to go duel. Wow, that's good. That is outrageously good. That is like I'm not even joking with you. That is the perfect card that we could have pulled. That is the best possible card probably in the entire series that we could have pulled. This deck has all different cards, so there can only be one. It's just absolutely perfect. That is insane. That is the best card that we could have possibly pulled. It's almost unfathomable how good that is. All right, so here we have the final first deck here. It's not too bad, right? We've got, I think it's pretty decent, right? So we have There Can Only Be One. I'm happy with that. We have Light Imprisoning Mirror. We have 2 Floodgates. We got to slow things down. We have the Amazement that changes attack and defense. This doesn't summon a single thing. This doesn't do anything. This can't be used. So we have a lot of cards that are unusable, like Spirit Message and, you know, a few junk cards. Miracle Rupture. Send a level 4 monster from your deck to the graveyard, and then if Fossil Fusion is in your graveyard, draw a card. We don't have Fossil Fusion, but if we wanted to, we can send the Flint Cracker to the graveyard. Why would we want to do this? We don't know, but listen, we've got some stuff going on here, so let's go duel. All right, here we are. Look at this, Standard 23. Our first deck ever. Let's change this, because obviously we're not using the starter deck. We are using the Masochist deck here, and there we go. Let's get started. This is going to be our first game. We're hoping and praying that it's going to be against a self-DK, because that's the only thing that we can pretty much beat. So far, we're off to a good start, right? We've got the, we'll go second because we get the extra draw, but we've got the letters that are foreign. We've got the Rabbit Mate. It's either a new player or it's the, or it's a self-DK. Hopefully, it's one of those two. This deck it's not that it's like super rough, but we actually have some good stuff going for us. And I didn't look through everything, but this will give us an opportunity to kind of read, because our opponent will go first. So this protects all WAT monsters from battle. If this card special summon, discard a card, and then send a Fossil Fusion monster from your extra deck to the graveyard. This actually could be good if we pull some of the Fossil Fusion monsters, because they all have graveyard effects, like Pop Spawn, Trap cards, stuff like that. So it actually would be pretty good, and inflicts life points. And if Fossil Fusion is graveyard. All right, this card's actually like pretty decent, but again, we don't have that. This is okay, he is playing self-decay. Okay, awesome. So we might actually get another master pack. Great. And then this is just like generic plant support. And this summons the ritual monster. None of this really helps us in any meaningful way. All right, so end phase, that's going to burn him, which is fine by me. Like I said, we have 2 dead cards in our hand. I mean, 3 dead cards in our hand. So we need to get more master packs to get this stuff out of there anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and summon the Wat Kiwi and enter battle here. I don't know what he's playing. It looks to me like self-DK, but he might just be on a really bad deck. But these are all like literally useless. Oh, it's self-DK. Okay, that's fine. I'll live with it. What is this actually? Target a TG monster, unplayable. Fusion summon a Cyberse, unplayable. Let's battle. Let's go to battle and hopefully get something. Get some damage in. What is this? It's almost unfathomable. He's playing a slow self-DK deck. He's playing like a control self-DK. He's not going to self-DK us right away. It's going to take him a little while. It's almost kind of funny. It's like Eldritch. It's almost like Eldritch self-DK. It's gonna take him 3 turns to get rid of us or himself. Again, I'm not complaining here. Because we really, like, it's one thing to have cards that are just not that good, but it's another thing to have cards that are just absolutely dead cards, and we have so many dead cards in our deck right now that are just, they're not even remotely playable. This is another one that's going to burn him at the end phase. But most of the time, these aren't just self-DK players, these are bots, so I don't even know if he's going to attack us. Like, he could beat us if he wants. Even with all of these self-DK garbage cards in his deck, he actually can still beat us, because this thing's 2400. Normal summon, he can attack over us. Wow, I'm in shock. We might actually lose to self-DK. I'm in absolute shock. The other thing is, and he's slow playing us. This is terrible. That damage, 2400. Our deck sucks. Alright. What does this do again? Each player normal summons. Wow, that is so bad. That only has downside for us, by the way. And this is a mandatory effect. I have to do this. So, yeah, if our opponent normal summons, we can special summon an Arcana monster from our hand. We don't have any. And if we get tails, then every single time they normal summon, we have to lose a card. Like, that is, there's no upside to that. It's just a bad card. But it's 1300 attack, and at this point, it's actually not bad, and I don't care about discarding these cards. So we're going to hope we get heads. It's tails, of course. And, yeah, so now every time our opponent normal summons, we just lose a card from our hand for no reason. Wow, I never even, like, looked into how terrible that was. And now we're going to end phase. I want to read in this. What is... Okay, so I guess we're hoping for 3 tails, because if we get 3 tails, he loses 6,000 life points. If he gets 3 heads, then it's draw 3 cards. Okay. Okay. I mean, like I said, most of the time this card's just going to do nothing anyway. Lucky punch. Let's see, can we get our first win? It's exciting. I gotta say, it's exciting. Like I said, that first pull, I mean, that last pull was insane, so I'm already kind of ecstatic here. To get, of all things, there can only be one in this challenge is absolutely insane. He's going to enter battle. Yeah, I think it is a bot, because they always go through the same things. Like, they'll go to battle even though they don't even have any monsters. They'll still go to battle. It's kind of, like, weird. And they're so slow. Alright, we got the Amazement card. That's basically like Sword and Shield on a trap card. But that doesn't matter. Our monsters are literally so weak. We can't even finish the guy off. But we got to make things happen here. Hopefully he helps us. Okay, that every time a card sent to the graveyard, inflict 300. Okay, that's fine, because I hope he sends stuff to the graveyard now. Okay, there's another one. I think if we... No... See, if we only had some back removal, that would be nice. Wait, what is it? We can send this card from the field to the graveyard on like 500. Oh, you can activate that anytime? That's not too bad. That's actually pretty good. Okay, that's better than I thought. Because that could basically, you can end games with that. The first effect is good too on summon to send a fossil fusion monster. That effect is actually kind of good. Man, so close to the 3 tails. 600. We are so close. Actually, here we go. This will end the game, right? That'll be 500. And we inflict to ourselves too. It's 500, and now if anything of his goes to the graveyard, we win the duel automatically. So that is cool. Like I said, this is the problem with self TK. It's just like it's so slow, dude. Like, end the game already. He's at 100 life points, and he's taking forever here. And what does this do when it's equipped to your monster? That's actually not bad. During the main phase, place 1 card from your hand to the bottom of the deck and draw a card. That's not bad. And he's gonna scoop. My boy, you had 100 life points. Why did you scoop? Alright, so I guess that's our first win. We got one in the books. That was like self-DK control. I don't know what that was. Let's go open another pack. Oh yeah, I forgot. Right before we open a pack, we get our... Possibly we've got some... So obviously we're in Rookie 1. We got gems, whatever. But more importantly, we didn't get a... What's it called? We did not get... We got this card, which attacks directly. This is a really old card. It's old as time. Queen's Double. And then we didn't get any legacy packs, unfortunately. But who cares about legacy packs? We're getting another master pack. Alright. So, we get another master pack. We unfortunately didn't get any legacy packs. Not the end of the world. We got a Queen's Double. It's more useful than a lot of the stuff we have. Okay, so our first master pack here has... Well, not our first. I guess this is like our 7th master pack. It doesn't have any hollows, but I mean, it's not the end of the world. There's good rares and stuff. I don't think we can use this. Destroy all Amazoness cards. Unusable. That's a sad back to Gravekeeper monsters. Unusable. This card's usable. This card's totally 100% usable. So it can be special summoned to a column with 3 or more cards for free. And what does it do? It like destroys a card in that column. Destroy all cards in that column, which is pretty good, right? So that card's actually pretty good, but it can't be normal summoner set. But it's much better than the garbage that we have in our deck now. This is unusable, right? Each time a player XYZ summons, takes 5... Okay, so if our opponent plays an XYZ deck, this isn't bad. This is better than the garbage we have in our deck now, so it's not bad. This is shuffle 2 Gladiator Beasts, unusable. This is more usable than the junk we have in our deck now. Cannot be destroyed by battle with a monster with 1900 or more attack. That is much, much, much more usable than the junk we have in our deck now. Zubaba Bancho. Special summon target when it's all irrelevant because we don't have it in our deck, but it's 1800 normal summon, so pretty good. And then we've got Orchestrated Return, which is actually a good card. Used to be an old secret rare, kind of expensive. So send an Orcus or World Legacy monster from our hand to the field to the graveyard. Draw 2 cards, not bad, but we don't have World Legacy or Orcus stuff right now. But we can fix up our deck a little bit. All right, so to fix up our deck a little bit, we can get rid of this TG card. It does nothing. Rescue does nothing. Rescue Ace does nothing whatsoever. The Iron Dragon's coming in. The Zubaba Knight is coming in. Sonic Chick is welcome to the party. This is unplayable. This is more playable than any other card we have. Queen's Double, believe it or not, is actually more playable than anything we have. The Deep Sea Cruiser, is that playable? Is the question. This is a dragon, unfortunately. This is a fiend. Do we have any machines whatsoever to make it more playable than the junk we have now? So we have this, which is not playable. Yeah, so this is not playable whatsoever. Unchained, we have none in our deck, so this is not playable. Do we have any machines whatsoever to make this more playable? I actually don't think we have any machine. Okay, so we have one machine tuner, making this, technically speaking, more playable than some of these spell and trap cards like Crystal Promise and stuff, because they just do absolutely nothing. They have no, like this special summon of Cyberse, like that just does nothing. Yeah, I think this is pretty much it. This is the most playable we can possibly make our thing, and technically speaking, I'll put on the Drytron, because the Drytron we can discard for that level 9 guy. But some of these cards we literally cannot do anything with. They just do nothing. Like the Evil Eye, special summon when... Actually, this summons a token. Wow, okay, so that's actually playable. Okay, never mind, that's playable. What else do we have that's just totally not playable? The Magic Key card works with normal monsters. We have one Ojama, that's it. So technically that's somewhat playable. The Dark Contract, Graveyard, place in the Pendulum Zone. You can place one from your extra deck. I don't think we're actually... Spirit Wrench to Gen. That's it. I don't know how I didn't see that. So that's our new deck. We just adjusted some things. Let's go into another duel here, where we play against, hopefully, like I said, hopefully it's... I wouldn't mind a couple more self-TKs at this point, just because our deck is... Again, it still has so many dead cards that I wouldn't mind a self-TK. But honestly, if we draw There Can Only Be One against... like even meta decks, I think we can actually, like, if we draw There Can Only Be One against Kashtira, we can put in some work here. Let's see our hand. Queen's Double attacks directly. This can't be destroyed by battle. It's not bad. During the battle phase, I read this. If you take any battle damage or effect damage, you can special summon this card. Okay, that's pretty good. During either player's battle phase in which this card was special summoned by its own effect, immediately synchro summon. We can't, because we don't have any synchros. If this card is sent from the field, sent to graveyard as material, you can send the top. What's going on over here? Okay, so if we start getting I'm gonna take the time to read, so it's fine. But if we start getting comboed off here, this is good news that he summoned the Shura, because Shura, the modern deck, does not play. So it's good news that he summoned that, but Chris is definitely not good news. But we'll see where he goes with this. So this actually isn't even that bad. The monster gains 1,000 synchro material. That's not bad, actually. And then if Steam is destroyed... Okay. That's... Whew, here we go. Our opponent is cooked, man. I almost feel bad for him. I almost feel bad for him. Almost feel bad for him. That is a great draw against Black Wings. We are hitting that thing ASAP in the standby phase, because we didn't have anything out there. I mean, I could have summoned Queen's Double attack for 350. What's the point? It's like getting scratched by a kitten. It's pointless. Standby phase ASAP. We're gonna hit him with this. You got There Can Only Be One. They're playing Black Wings. They're all wing beasts. So if they don't have back row removal, this is essentially... You gotta be kidding me. Oh, destroy all face down. Destroy all face down spawn trap cards. Say no more. Attach that to this. And that'll switch the attack to 300, the defense to 1900. Wow, what a specific card. Destroy all set. Oh, I guess, yeah, because he decided to send that one to the graveyard anyway, so our card got destroyed. It sucks we couldn't equip it to our own monster, but it's our own fault for summoning it in defense mode. I mean, we have to because, obviously, our thing's not going so well here. That is a really, really, really specific card that he should have activated in our end phase. But I'm not gonna criticize him. That benefited us. Yep, no damage. He's going to take 100 damage here. Now, the only thing is we got to get to one of our, like, tribute monsters. Like, one of our bigger monsters. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to get anywhere here. What's funny is he literally had the out to this, but he just didn't activate it. What a fool. Alright, so this is not really that great. So we're just going to set this. Wow, they're the same. They're both fiends? Okay, great. So... that kind of sucks. So what happens here is this is going to flip to this is going to flip, can't be destroyed by battle, and then the Arcanine one's going to force me to send one of them into the graveyard anyway. So what do I do here? I guess we just go to battle, then we got to play a little aggressive. We got to just destroy this thing. Hopefully we can destroy it. Yeah. And he's going to send it to the graveyard anyway. Okay. Like I said, if he attacks his 0 defense monster, I mean, if he just attacks this, I'm going to have to send one of these to the grave because they're both fiends. Of all the things to be, they're both fiends. And if he destroys, he gets to special summon one. Yeah, but it doesn't even matter if he gets to special summon one because he can't summon another wing beast, then all black wings are wing beasts. Hopefully he attacks the face down. No, he doesn't. Okay. We'll live with it. We'll live with it. Speedroid. Yeah, I don't think this even benefits us in any way whatsoever because we can't synchro summon anyway. Actually, we do special summon it. The reason we special summon it is because next turn, if we draw one of our 2 tribute monsters, we can actually, like, you know, get rid of these 2 and attack. Because right now, he's summoning 1 monster per turn. Do we have any spellcasters in graveyard? No, so this does nothing. This is a spellcaster, warrior, thunder. Man. All right. There we go. We just got to draw one of our 2 tribute monsters, like the Hell Shit All, like one of those, and then we're in a very, very fine situation right now, like incredibly fine situation. Unless, like I said, if he draws the back row out, we're screwed. But as long as he doesn't draw the back row out, this game is pretty much settled here. Yeah, he's going to attack the known monster. It's fine. That's our 1 tribute monster, 2400 attack. During the main phase, you can do damage equal to the amount of volcanic monsters in your graveyard. And then I can't attack. I don't have any other volcanic monsters, so we're going to go ahead and tribute. Yes. The other one can't be destroyed by battle. Obviously, no reason to tribute that. And our battle. And attack over the Shura. Wow, wow, wow. What a turn of events. We're like, this isn't even crazy. This is kind of crazy. I think this is the Blackwing structure deck that we're playing against, and we're actually, like, beating it, which is insane because we have a pile of random crap. I mean, of course, it helps that we have There Can Only Be One, the greatest card you could possibly imagine for this challenge. It's actually kind of insane. We got so lucky. I'm not even going to lie. We got so lucky. There Can Only Be One of all the cards to get in Masochist. I mean, if there was, like, a... what are they called? Like the pre-made packs. If there was like a bundle, a master pack bundle, I would literally pick this master pack bundle. If there was There Can Only Be One master pack bundle, I would have picked it. Like that's how good this card is. Then we've got the Flint. Again, we can send him to the graveyard to do 500 damage at any point. That is just crazy. I really, really, really badly want to pull, like, any of the fossil... Like, it would be so nice to pull any of the fossil cards, like, any of the fossil extra deck cards, because then we can send them to the graveyard, and they all have extra deck... Like, they all have extra deck effects. All have graveyard effects, so you can, like, banish, trash, ball, and trap card, banish, destroy a monster. If we could only pull one of those, and I think they're low rarity, too. I think they're, like, URs and Ns, so hopefully we can pull one of them. And to a certain degree, you got to feel bad for this guy that we're playing against because we're like destroying his probably his early Master Duel. experience here. We're just playing like this completely annoying deck. What does this do against something about pendulums? Destroy as many pendulum cards, and pendulums on destroy one spell trap card your opponent controls. This is good against pendulums, but I mean our deck's so bad, I guess. At this point, Queen's double, why not? This has more attack, but I guess we could use the effect later somehow. I gotta check if we even have any spellcasters at this point. Okay, so we're almost, because we have 3,200, we have 3,200, so 3,550 on board. Next battle phase should be the end of this game, depending on what he is able to summon here. As long as he doesn't draw any back row outs, we're pretty golden here. What is that? That's not a back row out. Okay, whatever. That's not a back row. As long as it's not a back row out, we're fine. It's a good card actually, but it's not a back row out. Absolutely insane pull. There can only be one. Of all the cards to pull, we pull there can only be one. It's like I was going to do a backflip when I first... Okay, that's not actually a bad play. I mean, again, he's just going to be locked into Wing Beast, so it doesn't even matter that he summons that. And he's inflicting life points to himself by doing it. He's going to inflict 400 life points, just bringing us closer to winning. We've got a nice little, like, almost garbage burn deck here. Right? This attacks directly. This does burn damage. And then this thing does burn damage if we have Volcanics in the graveyard. We have a nice little thing going here. It's kind of crazy. I think we have game on board, though, even with that monster that he just summoned. Even though our monsters are absolute garbage. Like, they are just so weak. Queen's double. Man, I never thought I'd use this card. I haven't seen this card since I was a kid. I haven't seen this card. Oh, nice. He's going to tribute summon. He has to tribute summon face down. Yeah, that's right. That is probably the Simone guy, which is a good card, but not good enough. In defense mode, face down. How much defense does that thing have? Wow, that is actually a really good draw. That is a really good draw. I think we summon that. Yeah, we do, right? Yes. We tribute the can't be destroyed by battle and this thing. Or it can't be it can't be destroyed by battle and this thing. Hopefully it doesn't have torrential. Alright. Now we go to battle. If we attack with this, we can clear whatever he has. What is that? Oh, that's the other bird. Yeah. That bird's not bad, but it's a one tribute bird. It's in the, again, it's in the structure deck, and then I think this is just game here. No way. We are 2-0 in our Masochist challenge. What if we just go, what if we just never stop? What if we just go all the way to, what if we go all the way to Master just from here? Let's see. Do we get a legacy pack this time? Because we didn't get one last time. Got the gems, obviously. We didn't again, man. Both players remove 3 monsters from our opponent's graveyard. I have to play that because I still have garbage in my deck. But damn, we didn't get a legacy pack again. That sucks. So let's go open another awesome master pack and hopefully get something useful. Like a there can only be one. Maybe a playset would be nice. Playset of 2 because it's semi-limited. Get our 1 pack. I love how gems just aren't an issue either. Like, we have so many gems, it doesn't even matter. Like, every duel we win is like, oh, here's 300 gems. Thanks for playing. Alright, let's see. Scrap Mind Reader. 0-0 Tuner. Not bad. Level 1. Not great. And then main phase 2. Blah, 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 blah. Scrap. Something about scraps. Okay. Gen X Alley Changer is better. Has better stats than a lot of the monsters we have in our deck, so we're playing it. Declare 1 attribute. And then that monster becomes that attribute. That isn't useful at all, but it's better than the cards we have now. That's pretty good. That is pretty good, except we don't have level 2 beasts. But if we did, that's actually pretty good. Then we've got Dimension Slice. When a monster is special summoned to your side of the field, target one XYZ monster your opponent controls, banish it. Okay, this is actually not like a bad card, but it's so specific, like against XYZs. Who is that he's fighting? Is that Grapha? Why is he fighting Grapha? Grapha's not an XYZ monster. What is going on this card? That is an old equip card, but I think, yeah, Gradius. It has to be equipped to Gradius. It might as well be useless. So, Dimension Slice is playable. Gen X Alley Changer is playable. Imagine we use this against, like, a Kashtira monster. Like, imagine they summon our Ice Heart and we Dimension Slice them. Like, how cool is that? That is so specific, though. What does this do? Yeah, that's too specific, right? When an effect of your opponent's XYZ monster is activated, detaches, activate, negate, and destroy it. What is with these? We have so many anti-XYZ cards. This is our third anti-XYZ card. I really hope we play against... If we play against Kashtira with all of these cards, is this playable? No, it's not really playable, but that's just not playable. It's just not a good card. Yeah, we just don't have enough ignites. Let's see what we got here, and this is not playable. The Sofa Chord, yeah, it's not playable. But it is another pendulum scale, but this is a 4. So the only thing we can summon off our pendulums is... Yeah, it's just not, it's not useful right now, but we did actually get some good stuff. So I am putting the Gen X Alley card in. I might put the Dimension Slice. I might put this in. We potentially have 3 cards here that are playable. All right, back to the deck edit here. Honestly, I don't think we're going to be able to use this Magic Key card. It's just not, it's too specific. It requires normal monsters, and the only thing we have is Ojama Yellow. Ojama Yellow is not good, so we're going to get rid of the loading. We're going to get rid of the Ojama. We're probably going to play... We're going to play the Gen X Alley because it's a usable card. And honestly, we're playing this because we just don't have anything else. So now I'm just going to kind of sift through these, read some of these, and then get rid of the stuff that's like unplayable completely. The Super Soldier Ritual is unplayable. This is somewhat playable. This lets us send the Flint to the graveyard, but I don't think that actually like benefits us in any way because he doesn't do anything in graveyard for us. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of that. This summons a token, which is somewhat usable. This is somewhat usable. Mind Pollutant is somewhat usable. The rest of these are somewhat usable, so they're still kind of in the deck to this day. Let's see. This is somewhat usable because we can summon it. This is just so bad in stats and everything. We don't have any... We still have not pulled a single Synchro monster. This is somewhat usable, I guess. The Dimension Slice is usable. This is kind of crazy, actually, if we play against Kashtira. So I'm going to go ahead and include that. And I think we've pretty much gotten rid of most of the unusable cards that we have. So at least if we draw this stuff, it is somewhat usable here. I don't want to have too many big monsters, so I'm going to go ahead and I think Absorouter is just stat-wise not that great for us, so I'm just going to get rid of Absorouter. But I think this is where we're at right now. So let's go enter another duel. All right. So another duel here. You hope to play against Self Decay as always. But we lost the coin flip. Our first loss of a coin flip. Does that mean we're going to lose the game? I don't know. Hopefully not. Our opponent's tanking a while. They're thinking. That's good. We have a thinking opponent. That can always be good. We're going second. Still going second. Still going strong. It's exactly what we want us to go second, actually. We need the extra card because our deck sucks so much. We got to draw stuff that's actually somewhat usable. And now I have to read some of this. This Search is Poly. Does nothing. It's basically just a free level 2, like normal summon. It's not bad. This isn't bad at all. It's just decent stats on a level 4. This is... You contribute using 1 Grave Heaver. We don't have any, so it's a 2 tribute monster. It's 2000 attack. It's not great. The Sofa Chord is basically just a 1 tribute, 2100. And then its Pendulum effect helps us in no way whatsoever, but its regular effect is not useful either, but whatever. And then... Yeah, so this would be good if... Look, against Cash... Not even again. If we played against Utopia, this would be good. So if somebody bought the Utopia structure deck and they played against this, like, or if they played this would be great, right? If they played the Sharks and we had this already active on the field, it would have been good for us because they take 500 every time. But unfortunately, I don't think that's going to happen. This might be our first loss, depending on how this goes. Mr. I Am a Ball. Yeah, this is more than likely going to be our first loss. This is not looking good for us. Our opponent's deck is looking a little too constructed. We'll say that. Our deck's still kind of trash here. It's getting a lot better, but it's still trash. Maybe the Kraken, maybe he'll summon. Crooked Cook. We have no out to this. We have no out to this whatsoever. We have no way to prevent this from happening. That really sucks for us. We have absolutely no out, right? Yeah, I don't think we have an out to this. So basically, yeah. He summoned this using... This monster can't be destroyed by battle because he used the right-hand shark. And then since he has Crooked Cook, it's unaffected by all their card effects as long as he has no other monsters on the field. So essentially, this is unaffected, can't be destroyed by battle. We don't have any outs whatsoever in our deck to this. Yeah, we have nothing. We just kind of lose. I'm going to activate this, and hopefully XYZ summons some more. I'm just going to set this. We'll see what he does. Maybe he was just trying to like stall out temporarily. I don't know why I didn't set Dimension Slice, because that would have been useful. But it's whatever. Yeah, we have, as long as he keeps this on the field, we pretty much have lost. But sometimes people will out their own cards. Like maybe he'll enter battle and then make a Zeus out of it, and then we really have no chance. But if this card's on the field, we cannot play. We cannot play. Oh, what? No way. Oh, he takes 500 every turn. Oh my god, that's so great. That is so amazing. Wow, that is like, I didn't even think that through. That is amazing. I can't believe we had the out. That is absolutely incredible. I cannot believe we had the out. So all we have to do is wait 20 turns and we win the duel. That is unbelievable. I'm in shock. I cannot believe that we actually have the out to Crooked Cook in our deck, that we completely by chance. This is unreal. I mean, that's just unreal. Like, we're probably still going to lose this duel because he actually has good cards in his deck that, you know, can combo off and make Zeus and make Sharks and make all of this various stuff. But I cannot believe that we actually had the out to Crooked Cook in the form of the Sargasso. I cannot believe we had the out. I'm in shock. And this could very well be just a bot. That's the crazy thing. This could just be a bot. So the bot's function could possibly just be to normal summon this and hope their opponent scoops. We're going to activate this to inflict the life points to our opponent. Just speed it up. Now we don't have to wait 20 turns. We have to wait 19 turns. Pretty good. This is unreal. I cannot believe we had the out. How many more turns do we have? He has 6,500 life points, so not a lot. Actually, why am I saying 20 turns? It's 8,000 life points. It is 20 turns. I don't know why. Actually, it's not 20 turns. It's 16 turns we have to wait. But now they've already got burned 3 times, so it's not too bad. Cup of Ace. He lost it, so we get to draw stuff. That is not even bad. Look at him. He has to go on the offensive. What a crazy turn of events. You know what's crazy too? We can summon this thing, and I don't know what he's playing in his deck. But if we summon this thing right here, maybe he won't be able to out it, and he just loses himself. Absolutely shocking. Yeah, I just realized it is 16 turns, not 20 turns. So I was wrong there, but it's whatever. We're going to go ahead and set this. This can't be destroyed by battle. Thank you very much. This will summon a token, right? In your special summon 2. But this summons a token. This actually isn't that bad because we can like summon a token. The token has no restriction from what it seems. Yeah, 1 token, no restriction. Then we can summon like a Karaz going forward. This is pretty sick. It's incredible like how random, like the most random stupid cards you'll ever come up with can have like the greatest interactions ever. Like of all cards, this is helping us out as much as it is. I would have never looked at this card. I would have never thought it was useful. The only reason we're playing this is because it is marginally better than Super Soldier Ritual, the Super Soldier Ritual card. Now this guy's got to play. He's getting, all of a sudden, this guy's making things happen here. Look at this. And what's crazy is he's going to summon with the Bountiful Princess, he's going to summon a fish, and then he's going to XYZ summon, he's going to take another 500 life points, which is just unbelievable. And then, of course, if he detaches, if we summon one of these, we can target XYZ and then banish it, which is crazy. Like, how shocked do you think this guy is right now? If it is even a person, if it's not a bot. Like, how shocked do you think they are right now? That this is the turn of events that has happened. And what's crazy is I don't know what he has. If I was him, I'm going into Zeus, but I don't know if he has Zeus. But what's crazy is he needs something to attack over this. This can't be destroyed by battle. And yeah, the spell and trap card effect is optional. And I can summon it back. Wow, this card is really good. He's going to take 500. I don't think he's going to be ready for this. He can make Tornado Dragon. That'll help him a lot, right? Crazy Box. Wow. Okay. I'll take my 500 damage. Have your life points. Please roll have your life points. That'll speed things up. Destroy this card. Have your life points. We've got some solid ones on here. Negate the effects of one face-up card until the end phase. That's fine. As long as it does not destroy a card on the field. What's number 3? Your opponent discards a card. Okay, I don't care. I literally don't care. This is unusable, so goodbye, Drytron. That's some solid attack, too, on this thing. 2 level 4s, 3,000 attack. I wish we had this card. So have your life points. Draw 1 card. Your opponent discards a card. He's got a Monster Reborn. Literally doesn't matter what he targets. I don't care. Negate the effects of one face-up card on the field. That's fine. Destroy 1 card on the field. All we have to watch out for is number 5. Number 5 is the only thing that outs our field spell. Other than that, we can literally... It doesn't matter. It does not matter. What a crazy game. I would never have imagined we would have the lead in this insane of a situation. I guess he's targeting his own monster. Was it the shark again? I'm not shocked. If I was him, I probably would have taken the flint and tried to inflict some life points. I mean, at this point. Oh, he's not going to be ready for what's about to happen. Yep. Our monster can't be destroyed by battle either, buddy. Let me see what this does. So we can... And then we can place in our spell and trap card zone. Place 1 counter on that opponent's monster. And it cannot attack, also negate its effects. And then, hold on. It can't, it's treated as a continuous card. And during your main phase, you can special summon it from your spawn trap card zone. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Because I'm going to negate this, and then that can't attack. And I think that token is permanent. So we can just summon this next turn. I mean, he's just stuck with a monster that cannot attack. And right now, this thing actually is totally affected by cards, so perfectly fine with us. Yep, and now he's going to take another 500 every single end phase. This is absolutely insane. This card is completely useless for us. Alright, this destroys what? Target 2 cards, destroy this. Targets draw cards. We couldn't do that. So number 1, we're going to activate this to summon our monster back out. Yep, this is permanent. I guess that negate is permanent. And we can trigger this to banish something. I'm going to go ahead and banish that stupid crazy box because it actually isn't out to what we're doing here. We're having a little too much fun with our little lock here. So crazy box is gone. And now I'm going to I want to draw some cards, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to draw some cards. I'm going to activate summon a token. I'm going to tribute the token. I'm going to draw some cards. It destroyed 2 cards on the field. Okay, that's fine. So we're going to set this thing, right? Actually, what does this do? During your main phase, you can target 1 pendulum in your graveyard. During your main phase, you can place 1 pendulum. Extra deck independent. What in the world can we possibly activate? Hold on, what's that say? You can banish this card from your graveyard. Your opponent cannot target evil with card effects, so they can't target this basically. That doesn't help us in any way. So we're going to set this, and then we are going to we're going to pendulum scale this sofa cord because it's doing absolutely nothing in our hand of use right now. Okay, he's going to destroy all the other cards on his side of the field, so this thing is unaffected. It's irrelevant. Who cares? I'm just doing this to draw. Yeah, it doesn't matter to me. He's going to destroy his own monster. He's going to gain some attack. Good for him. And now we're going to tribute. Yes. Tribute this. Summon out the Karaz. Activate Karaz. Yes. And his monster's unaffected, but our cards are perfectly affected. Yes, I want to destroy another card. I want to destroy both our set useless cards in order to destroy with Karaz, and then we're going to be able to draw 2 cards. He's going to Ash us. Wow, okay. This guy's like a local god. That'll do it. I'll accept that. That is a smart tactic. And wow, this can be activated at any time. It's just for the rest of the turn. That's a pretty cool card. I guess we just end phase here. Nothing else we can do. What an interesting turn of events in a variety of ways. Like, I almost can't believe this duel is even somewhat competitive. I was going to... no funny, like, I was honestly about to scoop. It's a good thing I just happened to activate this card. We're playing like the Pharaoh. It's almost insane. We draw the exact card we need at the exact time we need it. It's almost kind of crazy. It sucks that he had that Ash, because that was a really nice play that was lined up there. I was going to destroy this, and then draw 2 cards. But unfortunately, he did have the Ash Blossom, which is a little wild. Raigeki. That's not good. That sucks for us. Now we're really on the defensive. Honestly, though, all of the cards in our hand, like this and this, were all dead cards anyway. So it really didn't matter that I lost them. Now we just have to get to... Okay, we have to stall for 10 turns, but I don't think we're going to be able to do this. That is not helpful at all. That's not helpful. So I'm going to set that and end our turn. Unfortunately, that's not helpful. We almost had a shot here. It's crazy. I don't think I actually did misplay. I mean, maybe I did overextend a little bit with the Karaz and this stuff, but it's not like if this stuff was still in my hand, it would do anything whatsoever. These cards, like, don't do anything, unfortunately. So, as much as it sucks that we're not in the greatest position right now, this actually is fine, because, yeah, it wouldn't have helped us anyway. This Amazement card is pretty good, but, again, it just kind of sucks that he's unaffected by everything. So... it would be great to switch his attack and defense, because he would have 200 defense. I mean, 200 attack and 2300 defense, but he's unaffected anyway, so it doesn't even matter. We just have to figure out a way to put some defenses onto the board. Oh, man, we keep bricking on these big monsters. Okay, hopefully we draw a monster somewhat soon, because we still have to, like I said, we have, how many turns is that? 500 life points. We have 8 turns to go. If we can stall out for 8 more of our opponent's turns, we can win this duel. But things are not looking very good for us. Yeah, he's still end of main phase. He's going to go to the battle phase. This really sucks. And yeah, they've officially taken the lead. We just have to draw a monster. Any monster whatsoever, just to defend our life points. Because he doesn't seem to be committing anything else. He just wants to, like, set things. Or he just wants to, like, wait, now his monster's affected by stuff. I guess we do activate this now, because he's affected now. His material, so maybe it'll bait him out into getting rid of his materials. Yeah, he does. Oh man, this card is unaffected even when it has no other. That's crazy. This card is like kind of just insane. Oh, that's nice. It remains locked on. That's good. It's unaffected though. So even if I use that effect, send it to the graveyard, it doesn't really do anything for us, unfortunately. Man, that is unusable. That sucks. That really, really sucks. All these giant brick monsters, man. I was only 7 turns away. This loss is a little devastating. I'm not gonna lie. This one kind of sucks because like we actually had the out to a card we should not have had the out, and this duel stretched out for so much longer than it was supposed to. I'm gonna try this anyway, just because. Why not, right? Yeah, he's unaffected anyway, but it was nice to try. That really, really, really sucks. That's a devastating loss. That's our first loss, and it was like a completely winnable loss. He just happened to draw the Raigeki at the right time, and the Ash at the right time too. So that actually really sucks for us. Let's go to the next game, I guess. Get to our next game after that absolutely devastating loss. Real dramatic tearjerker. Unfortunately, they drew the Raigeki. Why they had Raigeki, I will never know why they had Raigeki. It sucks. Semi-limited. They probably only had one, and we still lost to the Raigeki. Really, really sucks. But let's see. I don't even know if we're going first or second. I didn't read what it said. I'm still devastated after that last game. I guess we're going first. All these cards suck. Nordic Link Monster. Yeah. It doesn't matter. This gives us a token. None of this matters. These cards suck. And we're just going to pass on one monster. This is a really, really, like, unusable hand. Like, there's nothing good. These are just a bunch of cards from, like, literally 5 different archetypes that just have stats and they're in the deck. They have no synergy whatsoever. Nothing here helps. This only protects other Watts, not itself. Yeah, well, it protects itself, but I guess when it attacks. But, like, come on. Who am I going to attack? I'm going to attack, like, a 7,000 attack monster with my 600 attack Watt. Oh, he lived. That doesn't even matter. He set one card. Hopefully, he's not playing Labyrinth. If it's Labyrinth, we just lose. We just lose. There's no hope. Labyrinth is the last deck that I ever want to play against. I don't even want to play Labyrinth with my constructed deck, let alone this deck. So hopefully it's not Labyrinth. Hopefully it's another self-decay. We really could use some. We could really use some packs right now. After what happened last game. All right, we're gonna go ahead and summon the Salamangreat. I mean, if he has Mirror Force, he has Mirror Force. What are we losing? We're losing a Salamangreat Coyote and a Nordic Alfair monster. Threatening Roar. Okay. We'll take it. We'll take it. I wonder what your opponent ever thinks when you like summon these monsters. Like, are we at that point where we're just so low that people are all like new to the game, so they don't know what to think? But like, is there anybody that's legitimate? Like, why is there a Nordic and a Salamangreat on the field? Lord of D. Whoa, this is not good. Hopefully, it doesn't have Flute of Summoning Dragon. We're playing right now against, I guess, the starter deck, the Blue Eyes starter deck. The only thing in this deck that like you would have to watch out for is Blue Eyes White Dragon. That's about it. Other than that, we're good to go. Steel Swarm, Gatekeeper. Decent attack stats. We can go for the Visionary, but Visionary literally does nothing for us. Because Visionary would be decent if we had any Gravekeeper monsters whatsoever. I probably should have changed something to defense just in case he had Mirror Force, but I mean, it's whatever. I'm not going to play around the one Mirror Force. This is still pretty good. We have the Reemergence, so we can get the Visionary out whenever we want to. But the problem with Visionary is he relies so much on, like, all of his effects have to do with the Gravekeepers, so like him by himself just sucks so much because he just doesn't really do anything but just get stronger when Gravekeepers are on the field. Like, if we had any Gravekeepers, this would actually be a decent card, but, like, we have to Tribute 2 for him. He's only 2,000 attack. There's the gains attack for Gravekeepers. We have none. If he gets destroyed, we can protect them, but we need to discard a Gravekeeper. We don't have none. It's, like, so many effects that don't help. That's a pretty good card. I think I'm just going to enter battle, attack, and then set this in main phase 2, because right now, he has too much back row. I don't want him to, like, Mirror Force us. And it doesn't really help to do, like, 1,000 more damage. It doesn't really make a difference. Yeah, main phase 2, I'm just going to set this. Should I even set this? Because technically, if he draws Blue Eyes or something like... If he draws... Raigeki's free in the story mode. So if he draws Raigeki, we just lose everything. So I think I'm just going to set this in defense mode. Yeah, I'm just going to set that. Because, it's just so much better that way. Like I said, if he draws Raigeki, he draws Raigeki, it's whatever. But I don't want to lose our Cubic Seed. Because Cubic Seed is essentially like a... in a certain way, it's like an out to things. in a weird kind of sense, the cubic seed isn't out because, number one, it can't be destroyed by battle, but then it goes into the back row and negates the monster, and the monster can't attack. So if we do that to a blue eyes, we can actually like prevent it from doing anything until we draw something that can attack over it. So I would say we probably just leave the cubic seed. He's probably like reading stuff like, oh, I wonder if this has graveyard. Like nothing really matters. So take 400 from a Luster Dragon. Luster the Dragon's another awesome card. I used to have this. This was a Magician's Force. I remember buying that pack and I was like, I didn't even care about like Dark Magician Girl. I was like, really wanted Luster Dragon. Wow, that's a great card. I don't know how great it is in this matchup, but it's a great card. Let's play around random Imperm. Let's hope he didn't buy the Imperm bundle if it exists. Summon that, and then we're going to tribute summon. Yes. Unfortunately, we have to tribute summon 2 monsters for a 2,000 attack monster. It's just unreal. Where's that Hell Shit All monster? And then we go to battle. Believe it or not, like, this there can only be one isn't, like, terrible. Actually, it's pretty terrible against this deck. I was going to say it's not, like, horrific against this deck, but it really is. Silver's Cry. Oh, he summons the same monster back. Yeah, that makes sense. No, we don't want to replay the attack. And since we never battled, we can change to defense mode, right? No, we did actually declare the attack. This card's really annoying. It like makes you do it even though you have no... It's actually kind of crazy. It makes you do it. It kind of like reminds you even though you don't have any Evil Eye cards. But it's good because we get a free token, so I'm not complaining. Pretty good there. What duel number is this? This is our 4th duel. We're off to a pretty good... Right, we're 2-1, and this is our 4th duel. As long as he doesn't summon Blue Eyes, we're in good shape here. Actually, if I'm intelligent, I should... no, I can't. Fuck. I was going to say, I was going to activate this, but then I just happened to have 2 spellcasters on board. Like, this is like the one case where it actually doesn't help us to activate that. We have that monster that special summons spellcasters back, too. I totally forgot the flip effect. See, that monster wouldn't be too bad with the Gravekeeper's Visionary. Oh, no. You know what's crazy? There can only be one would have prevented all this. It would have prevented all this. And it is piercing. Okay, we have like no way to out this. Actually, I guess we have to take a lot of damage, but if the Cubic Seed can actually out this thing. Yeah, we have to Cubic Seed here. We're going to take a ton of damage, but the Cubic Seed helps us. I should not have changed this to defense mode, actually, because I take more damage if he attacks this with this. So, that sucks. But I guess if he has a Luster Dragon that he draws, it's better that we did. So if he... Because then I would have taken damage if he attacks this and then this. I should have just left it in attack. More than likely, I'm just going to take more damage for no reason, and we really can't afford to take too much damage here. Because if he decides to attack this, we pretty much lose. Right? Yeah. Because we'll take 2350 on this, and then on this we have to take the 3350. And that is exactly enough for game. Okay, hopefully he attacks this with this. Thank God. Thank God. Yep. And we are going to activate this or not? This doesn't help us in any way. Yes, we do want to activate this. And that's negated and can't attack. And now we have the Divine Dragon Ragnarok. We'll summon this back in the main phase and things will be restored to normal here. Dimension Slice. That is very specific and doesn't help us in any way. I'm actually not going to set the Dimension Slice. Only because... I'm not going to set this because if he has the dragon stomping card, he can actually just do free damage to us. And I don't think he's going to XYZ summon anyway. So, like setting this card would just be completely pointless. It's pointless and it could cost us the game. But this is actually good for us. This can't attack right now, so we're in a good situation. Right? Can't attack and its effects are negated. And that's permanent. Don't tell me he has another one. Okay. Kaiser Glider, okay. I was about to say, please don't have another one. It sucks that we lost the freaking there can only be one. Is he really this dumb? Is he really this dumb? Okay, I'll accept it. And now that can't attack, and that's permanently negated. So now he has two monsters that can't attack and are permanently negated. Wow, okay. So now we just have to find a way to attack our opponent while these monsters are on the field. Possibly like with Queen's Double. But the problem is we have low life points, so we don't want to... Pendulum Storm does nothing right now. Bro, I'm not going to lie. This cubic monster has been absolutely putting in work for us. Not Ring of Destruction. That's not good. Okay, so... we just set the Queen's Double and end here. And if we take damage, we get to special summon our Speedroid. This is another really close one. We're just drawing just crap right now. So we're just using unusable garbage right now. And it's putting us in a weird situation. Yeah, he can't attack, so I don't even know why he entered battle. And his life points are so low, but I'm so close. He had to destroy that there can only be one. If he hadn't destroyed that, this duel would have just been over right now. Because none of this would have happened. There can only be one. Outed by one of the greatest floodgates of all time. Outed by Stamping Destruction. Is that any level 4 or lower? That's not bad, actually. Whatever. I'll take it. It's these unusable cards that are just kind of like screwing us over. Like this. Destroy as many cards in your pendulum zones as possible. In the pendulum zone. Like no one plays them. I guess that has to destroy pendulum cards, right? Not pendulum zones. Is this piercing? Of course it has piercing. These random piercing effects are just cooking us right now. This is really not good. And our defense is so low. Yeah, we're definitely going to activate that. We need to draw one of our like 2 tribute monsters. We have to. We have to do it because otherwise we lose. We can special summon this. Does this even help us with anything? I mean, it's better on the field than it is in our hands, so I guess we do special summon it. And then I'm summoning this in attack. Next turn, worst case scenario, I just attack into this. Save myself some life points the following turn. Ring of Destruction. The Stamping Destruction. Like, there's so much goofiness going on in this duel. That is exactly what we needed. Thank you. I just have to be careful not to destroy this. Because if this destroys, then he can bounce it back to the hand. Okay, what does this actually do? Target one face-up monster your opponent controls. Send one shit all, blah, blah, blah. Doesn't matter. And then banish that monster. Can't do that. If this card's sent to the graveyard, you can send cards from the top of your deck equal to the attributes on the field. Blah, blah, blah. It doesn't matter. Okay. Okay. So, what do we do here? That doesn't help. Yes, we're going to tribute 2. I think we change this to defense mode, but if he draws one of his piercing monsters, then we lose. This we can out. I guess we change this to defense. We have a few battle phases here, so we'll do some damage, change that to defense, and we're going to just pass here. And then next turn we'll out this thing, and then the following turn we'll maybe out this thing. I don't know. If that's destroyed and sent to the graveyard, specifically destroyed and sent to the graveyard. I wish we had another out to that, like any other out, but this card's really, really kind of annoying right now. Oh, Blue Eyes White Dragon, of course. Man. And he has exactly 100 attack more than I do. Okay, but at least we're going to be able to mill, right, in our deck that doesn't have any effects that benefit from milling. He attacked that instead. Oh my god, we have that card in our deck. The one that gains attack and then we get piercing. If we draw that, we can get over this Blue Eyes White Dragon. Please draw that card. Please, 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 please. That helps. That helps. I'll take that. That's good enough too. That is actually good enough. That is completely fine. Then he has the stupid stamping destruction though. As long as he doesn't have stamping destruction, we're gonna be good. No. I guess that's game. That is game, unfortunately. Yeah, that is game. So we're going to equip to this. Blue Eyes, it doesn't matter who you equip to because we lost. That really sucks. And now we're going to draw that next turn. So even if we did survive, we'd still lose. Oh my god. Why couldn't we just draw the Stamping Destruction card? Why did he have Stamping Destruction in response? Like right when I drew the There Can Only Be One. Why did he have the Stamping Destruction card? Yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter. We can activate this, but it does nothing. It just switches attack and defense. But he still has more than we have left. What? He got scared. Why did he get scared? What a moron. Why did he get so scared? Oh my god. And of course we know what we're going to draw. Okay, we're just going to set this as a bluff. We're going to set this as a bluff. Because Stamping Destruction doesn't kill us, so we're going to just set it as a bluff. Why did he get scared? Does he think he can't attack or something? I think he thinks he can't attack us. I don't know what he's thinking. That's actually kind of funny. Okay, it's not so funny anymore. Yes, we definitely want to activate that. You know what I think happened? I think he actually thought he was in the battle phase and he clicked the monster and changed it to defense mode by accident. Because he thought he was clicking the button to attack with it. End phase? Bro, what is going on? I don't know what he thinks my card does, but I'm totally fine with it. I'm totally, completely fine with it. I don't know if he misread the card. I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to keep activating this effect. We have like, an interesting situation on our hands right now. I don't even know why I did that. Like, I don't need to auto chain or manual chain on this stuff. Stamping Destruction. Please don't do it on the trap card that's been tricking him. We're going to activate the effect anyway because might as well chain it. Yep, that'll do that, and then it'll destroy him. I don't know what he thought that trap card did, but it prevented him from attacking from like 3 turns. Alright. Alright, that was funny. I'm not going to lie, that was funny. So now we're officially 2-2. And there's been 2 devastating losses back to back. It actually really sucks. Because they were both close. Like, we could have won those. Like, if he didn't draw those specific cards at those specific times, we actually would have possibly won. But that really sucks for us. We're going to go... Do we go first? Honest? No, we go second. The only going first card we have is There Can Only Be One. So we're not going to go second just because of that. That is so frustrating. That is so frustrating, that last loss. I think he's playing a real constructed Blue Eyes White Dragon deck here, and I don't think we can out this. I mean, I'll go through it a little bit, but I don't think we're winning this duel. The stone, he's gonna synchro summon. This is not gonna go well. We found that one Blue Eyes player that didn't brick. I don't think we have any outs to Chaos Max. He has a Royal Rare Chaos Max. That looks so cool. That looked so unbelievably cool. Okay, we just don't have any way to beat any of this, so we're gonna go ahead and scoop it up. Yeah, it sucks. Nothing you can do. The second Chaos Max comes out, we just lose, because even our monster can't be destroyed by battle. It does nothing against Chaos Max. And we've gone a little loss streak here. It kind of sucks, and they've been close. That's the frustrating part. They've been close. All right, we lost another coin flip. This should be our last duel for today, I think, because if we do any more duels, it's going to be one too many. This is already, I think, at least an hour in. Not bad. We had There Can Only Be One. If we had There Can Only Be One last game and we went first, we would have won. So, pretty good. If we had gone first, this would have been something. Lady Debug. Yep, we've got a full Salamangreat deck. We do have There Can Only Be One, which actually does beat Salamangrates, but they're going to have the Rage or the Roar or whatever, and that's not going to... Yeah, Rage or Roar both beat us, unfortunately. Even though see, if we had gone first and we activated There Can Only Be One, here's the crazy thing, right? If we went first, activated There Can Only Be One, we probably would have won. Like, they probably would have just scooped. Or they would have tried to get to Rage. Yeah, they went... Would they send Rage to the graveyard? Or Roar. They sent Roar to the graveyard because the Roar is the one that negates... yeah, the negate. But... what can you do? Falco. Again, it's, you know what's frustrating is every one of these games seems somewhat winnable. Like that Blue Eyes game, there's not a chance we weren't going to win that one. But like every other game so far has been somewhat winnable. Now he's playing stuff like this. I'm really confident. Wow, okay. Okay, so we actually might... I think this is just the starter deck or the structure deck or whatever it is. So I actually think... I'm actually somewhat confident here. I think we have a decent shot. As long as he's activating cards like the token generator, which, by the way, I would love this card, the one-time passcode. It's actually a really good card for us. You just summon a 2000 attack, 2000 defense monster in defense mode. It's a kind of card that, for us, is really perfect. Balinks. Used itself. I don't know why he did this. He should have summoned the Sunlight Wolf with itself, but that's whatever. This is a weird end board. This is a really weird end board. And again, what sucks is we don't have like multiple activations, so he's going to wait for us to activate There Can Only Be One and negate it. I wish we had something else. Because if we can actually resolve There Can Only Be One, I'm pretty sure we win. But, yeah, he's going to Heat Leo, or the three-headed one. Or not the three-headed, the Link 3. Decode Talker. Wow. What a situation. Is this an ultra rare? What an ultra rare. Yeah, Decode Talker is one of those cards. I guess it's the main monster from the Vrains dude, but just such an underwhelming card. And like, it was like one of the first Link monsters, so I guess it had to be underwhelming, because otherwise... Then again, the others weren't. I actually have to read that Salamangreat card. Does that require a Salamangreat monster summoned with itself, or a Salamangreat monster in general? Let me go see that. Salamangreat Roar, where Spell Trapper is activated, you control a Salamangreat Link monster. They don't. So we're just going to standby phase, activate. We're going to standby phase, activate the There Can Only Be One. I have no idea why he does not... I don't know why he did this to himself, but... we're just going to end here. Like, we're making the right plays, but our opponent's decks are just a little bit too good for our decks. So we're kind of losing. Like, other than that Blue Eyes game, we pretty much, like, all the other games we've been in it, like, we just have had cards that just haven't done anything, unfortunately. Now, this can't be outed, which is pretty cool. Can't be destroyed by battle with a monster with 1900 or more attacks, so this Borreload, I mean, this Decode can't get rid of it. So he's going to attack, and this Sonic chick's just going to stick around. This is another game that, like, we could just lose this, but, like... The frustration is we're actually in it for most of these games, but like we're so close to losing. Yeah, it does nothing, doesn't destroy it. It's almost a little bit of a tease. And maybe I'm just not playing aggressively enough, but I don't want him to draw. I really don't. So... I think I'm just going to pass because I don't want him to draw and I don't have anything else. And he can't out this and he can't get rid of this. So I'm just going to keep going here. Because if I set a monster, he's going to destroy it. Karaz can out the Decode Talker. Actually, it can't because it targets. So Karaz can't even out Decode Talker, unfortunately. Because he can just tribute that face down monster. And he's not even going to summon it to his own right here to boost his own monster and have double targeting protection. And the targeting protection isn't once per turn. Like, so many misplays, but it doesn't even matter because their decks are so much better than ours that it doesn't matter how many times they misplay. Again, there's nothing for us to even do. Like, this, our hands are just useless. Like, if I summon Karaz right now, I can draw 2 cards. What we need is maybe the token generator. If we can draw the token generator, that would be pretty cool. Because then I can summon the Karaz, and then I can destroy, like, the Thomas and the Pendulum Storm. I can destroy those 2. Then I can draw 2 cards. That's the other thing. We have really, really specific outs to really, really specific, like, things. That doesn't really do anything. That's fine. The Rage and the Roar. That's what is that Salamangreat special summon back? Yeah. That doesn't do anything because with there can only be 1. It does nothing. And you know what's frustrating to me? People don't scoop. That's another. This does nothing against Link monsters, unfortunately. It's a decent card, but it just does nothing against Link monsters. Yeah, nothing yet. We got to keep sitting on this stuff. Like I said, we could summon Karaz and try to pop things, but it just literally won't help. Yeah, and if I activate anything that targets any cards, wow, that's actually even better than I thought. So even if I target my own cards, he can negate it. Oh no, cards you control. That's fine. Yeah. So if I target like this and this to destroy them, he can actually just negate with Decode Talker. And he has Falco in graveyard, right? Falco can out the yeah, if this card's sent to the graveyard, Spawn Trap card. I guess it's not Falco. There's another one that outs Spawn Trap cards. I forget which one it is. It might have been the one he just added. This does nothing, but I'm going to activate it just because on the off chance that he goes into the Mirage Stalio. Which I don't think he has the Mirage Stalio, but why not? We really, 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 really badly need to draw the token generator or the monster that can't be destroyed by battle, the cubic monster. Like either of those would be really good right now. But this guy's like 1 card away. He's like 1 Raigeki or Lightning Storm, not Lightning Storm, but he's a Raigeki or a Harpy's Feather Duster away from winning this duel. I don't think we're going to be able to win by deck out either. That'd be insane, but I don't think it's happening. he's infuriated. He's going to Sonic Chick. Wait a second. Why didn't I just attach this to my own Sonic Chick? I'm a moron for that. Okay, I'm an actual moron for that. Wow, now he's gaining life points. That's not good either. I'm going to go ahead and attach that to my own Sonic Chick. I just realized I could have been drawing... Oh, it's our opponent's monster? Oh, target an amazement monster or a face-up monster your opponent controls. Hopefully he negates this. Yes. Because this would have done absolutely nothing to him. Because it switches attack and defense. Okay, that's fine then. Whatever. Alright, this is not good because now he's gaining life points. Is that a permanent attack loss too? Wow, okay. That's not good. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start battling here. He's going to be able to flip 1 monster, but I mean, that doesn't really matter. And now we're just going to pass. We could have just left the Decode Talker on the field. The problem with leaving Decode Talker on the field is that he, I guess that the field spell can be annoying. The Foul, here we go. Foul can actually out the Sonic Chick. The next turn we're going to draw. We're going to do some things next turn, so it's fine. He's reading. I love that he's reading because these cards are so nonsense that he actually has to read, and he's like, wait a second. If I was him, I'm outing the Sonic chick. But, I mean, you know, it's... Yeah, he's... Alright, that's smart. We probably could have left that Decode Talker on board, honestly. And just had him locked into that. But I guess it's fine. So now we're going to... Does this lock us into anything? During your main phase, you can add one, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't matter. Activate that. Why isn't this a quick play? I mean, if he had this ready to go anyway, I mean, he could have outed our there can only be one at any given time anyway. I'm going to use this to pop... yes, this can't protect itself, right? Yeah. We're going to go ahead and pop this. Just because the will, if I pop it, he's going to get a monster back. Balinx. Okay, now he's gotten rid of a Balinx. We're going to set this. And then we're going to pop these two after we tribute summon. Pop those two, draw 2 cards, yes. Shadow Imprisoning Mirror does nothing. This lets us put one of the Pendulum Scales back from our extra deck, but that does nothing. This does nothing, but I guess we can set this just in case. He goes into like some sort of a Link monster from the extra deck that's light. Man, our deck's just been running out of gas. And what's frustrating is we're actually in it for some of these games. Look, for almost all of these games we've been in it, but we just don't end up. We just end up drawing garbage, man. He can go into a rank 4 here, so maybe we shouldn't have gotten rid of our stuff. But more than likely, he's going to go into Link monsters. I'm just going to turn off the chaining so we don't have to sit through all of this. A general. What does this dude do? He's not a light monster, so... Once per turn during the standby phase, you can target one piece. Why do you even summon this? Like, what does this do? Yeah, target a monster, destroy it. Target a card, destroy it. Alright. Yeah, I'll say this. This isn't looking good for us. At all. You can pop a card on our field, which is probably going to be the Karaz. Now we probably are going to lose here. We need something like... We need something. We need to replace some of these just bad cards like the Fluffle Owl in our deck that just do nothing. We need to replace them. Our extra deck is just junk. We don't have anything we can possibly summon right now, which kind of sucks for us. Man, why couldn't he summon a light monster from the extra deck? But I guess if I'm begging for that... Whoa! I'll take it. Opponent surrendered. I'll take it. It's not even lost connection. I'll take it. We get it. We finally get a new pack. Okay, what is that? We're 3-2, right? We've lost twice. No. We're 3-3 technically. I'll take it. Get our free gems, and we got 2 legacy packs. Finally, these are going to be the last ones before the end of this episode. Let's go to the shop. Pack. Master pack. We got our 1 master pack, our 2 legacy packs. That is exciting. I don't even care that there aren't any SRs. I just want anything to be upgraded in our deck. I really don't even care what it is. Flameveil Magician. Level 4. Tuner. 1400 attack. And gains 400 attack if we have a Alley of Justice monster. And we have one of those. So that's perfect. Vanquish Soul. Level 6. During your opponents, if you control no monsters in your main monster zone, you can special summon this card. Quick effect. Gains 3,000 defense. Ooh, that's pretty good. I think we're going to play this. If we have... This is actually pretty good. We do have those attributes, and I actually think we do play this. Because, worst case scenario, there's a free special summon during our opponent's turn. And it's during... It can be during our opponent's turn. at any time. So even during the battle phase. So I think no matter what, we're going to play this. Consecrated Light, we actually might play. Neither player, can normal summon or special summon dark monsters or declare an attack with a dark monster. If you go first and you summon this against the dark base deck, this can actually beat a lot of things. And it can't be destroyed by battle by a dark monster. And you take, so it's super anti-dark, essentially. It's a card normal summon. It doesn't really help. Blackwing cannot be special summoned. When this card is normal summon, target one Blackwing, your graveyard special summon in defense mode. It's not bad. We don't have any other Blackwings. What in the world? Tie Dangle. Yeah, it doesn't help. Can we summon this? That's the question. 2 level 4 Photon monsters. Why does it have to say Photon? And Planetary Pathfinder. If we ever get a field spell, this is really good now. That's pretty good. Yeah, if we ever get a field spell, that's good. So what are we playing out of this? Probably the Flame Volt, the Vanquished Soul, maybe the Consecrated Light. And then for our bonus packs, we've got these guys, which are legacy packs. Cards included in this pack. Can anything really help us here? Tons of cards can help us here, actually. There's tons of good cards that can help us, theoretically, but we'll see if we get them. So we got our 2 packs that we got from our game. Tons of cards that we can help. That can help our measly garbage deck. Parallel Twister, send with a spell trap card. You control the graveyard, target one on the field, destroy it. I'm absolutely playing that because we have no back removal whatsoever. Back to square one, I'm absolutely playing that. No questions asked. These are 2 cards going into the deck immediately. We have literally cards that don't do anything on our deck right now. So at this point, we do play them. Let's see. This card's like, it's like so many different lights went on. Hopefully there's something good in here. Parrying Knights. What does this do? When you take battle damage from an opponent's attacking monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. Then you can special summon a monster from your hand with less attack than the damage you took. I think there isn't a question we play this card. And then this card sucks, but I think we're not going to play it. When an effect monster's effect to destroy a spawn trap card on the field is activated, you can send 1 card from your hand to the graveyard and negate its activation. I don't think we play this. This card really sucks. But, and this is a secret rare, by the way. This is a really, really hard card to find. If you ever try to find this card, it's not easy. This we actually are playing. It's a free special summon. But that is it. This is the end of the episode. If you enjoyed it, subscribe. Probably have another one coming up soon. Thanks for watching, guys.
La 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 la.